Hi, this is Patria with offbeatfamily.com. Welcome to another Metaphor Monday. Today I just wanted to share some thoughts about breathing. We all know that in order to survive we need to breathe. I think it's something like 3 minutes without air and you die. You can go longer without water. I think it's 3 days. And even 3 weeks without food, but air only 3 minutes. The problem is most of us don't actually breathe properly. We don't breathe in the amount of air that we can to keep us healthy. We always sort of get by with the minimal. I was just thinking about this and thinking about how it sort of corresponds with how we do things in life. Sometimes we sort of half do them and don't do them to the fullest, and don't reap the benefits as a result. So as parents, sometimes we can become so busy and overwhelmed that everything is just sort of, we're doing things to get by. We're meeting deadlines, we're getting to appointments, getting the kids to school, and then even when we're responding to them, we might just be sort of giving them the minimal, yeah, oh, okay, that's good, and not really paying attention, so not responding to our full capacity, and as a result, not enjoying it to the full capacity. So when we're looking at parenting, some things come to mind. Sometimes we get by with the minimal amount of response, but also sometimes we get by with the minimal amount of taking care of ourselves. When you're on an airplane and you're told that in case of emergency, if the oxygen mask falls down in front of you, then you are instructed to give yourself oxygen, put the mask on yourself first before you put it on your children. And the reason being, of course, that you need to first give yourself that air to be strong enough to be able to help your child. So in the same respect with parenting, we can get by maybe without taking care of ourselves, but in the end, it's not just us that suffers, it's our children that suffer, right? They do not reap the benefits of our full attention, of our good moods. Instead, they'll have a tired parent, a grumpy parent, a parent who is not focused on them and their needs because they haven't focused on their own needs. So as parents, we definitely need to take care of ourselves and focus on our needs if we really truly want to be able to focus on our kids' needs. So some parents will say, oh, well, I focus on my kids' needs. I do everything for them. And I guess what I'm saying is that only lasts so long, right? I don't know if it's 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. But after a while, it catches up with you. And then there's the resentment, and that is felt in the relationship between you and your child. So getting by on the bare minimum, it just doesn't cut it. So back to the idea of your breath. When you're a parent of 1 or 2 or 3, it's easy to become overwhelmed and to forget to breathe. I mean, literally breathe, to take in enough air so that you can not be stressed and overreact. And if you could just sort of think of that as the sort of bare minimum of self-care, of taking that time to breathe. Take the time to take a deep breath, to take the time whether it be a half a minute or a minute, to think about your response instead of responding out of stress, then I think, in the end, parenting becomes so much more enjoyable. And I'll say bye for now until next week when I come back with another Metaphor Monday. Bye.